it comes to syllabus, for example, since it's a CBSE school, there is a lot of flexibility, like you said, but there's also regular changes that CBSE brings in. How do you cope up with that sort of sudden information that you get on change in schedules or this?
It is difficult because every week you get a new circular with new implementation methods and everything. But you take it on the face value. Everything that the CBSE asks us to do, we have already been doing because there is a set curriculum that is given. And when we are looking at the set curriculum, CBSE says these are the topics that you need to cover. They don't insist that you have to follow this methodology to cover this. So there is always that flexibility available.
And now when it comes to the grading system, do you think India as a country, our focus on the grading system and marks and stuff, has it taken the focus of student learning? What is your opinion?
Unfortunately, yes. And let us be very
How do you think can we make this better, or
it will take a long time? Yes. See, in lower classes 1 to 5, 1 to 6, parents are not very bothered. Even the board is not bothered about how exactly you conduct the assessments. There it is more of concept learning, and children enjoy learning because that is how it is going to be. When it comes to 9 to 12, yes, we are still stuck with the marks.
And what's your opinion on the 25% quota for children from economically weaker sections in private schools? And what are the challenges basically?
You are talking about RTE.
Yes.
I'm very happy if the deserving children get that 25%. Unfortunately,
what are the challenges that you have seen?
To tell you frankly, first challenge is that to identify whether they really deserve it. Many of the times I have seen RT children coming in cars, getting down there and walking in.
Okay.
So, that is one challenge where you need to identify whether they really deserve it or not. Once they come in, even if you take it as a real child who requires that kind of support, many of the schools, the language becomes an issue. Help at home becomes an issue. And then, these children are also looking at other children bringing in certain things which they would like to possess. So you will have a complete kind of, either depression in the kind of students that you get. Now at least people have started realizing, and one thing that I've seen is children are very fast to adapt. I have seen one case where in a 5th grade child who was sitting on the lap of another child in the same class. And when I walked in and I said, what happened? The child immediately said, ma'am, he's a special needs child, and I'm trying to help. But the parent of the same child came and told me that please don't make my son sit next to him. The children are always against. And we have to ensure that they have their value systems, very strong value systems, life skills to handle situations. And then accept things as they are. They should be able to accept failure as they accept that achievement. If we can bring in those skills into them, I think that's what is going to sustain them for the next 20 or 40 years, whatever. Is to don't treat your children as fragile objects. They have to be taught that they can fail. There are opportunities for them to come up again, and they'll have to be mentally made strong. You see 18,000 kids killing themselves in 1 year. That is the data available, which means they cannot handle failure. I think we should concentrate more on those things, start appreciating what is good in them.